Hey you guys, welcome back to some Mickler MTG, and today is the newest Mono Blue deck. I went ahead and made the Demir deck, and that was pretty fun, but now we're doing the Mono Blue just go at 'em deck, and to be honest, the curve's right at 3. It's really cheap, really fast, works really well. I'm actually really surprised. I did really good against Mono Green, did somewhat good against Mono Red. I have a kind of like a 2v2 on that, in the sense of like it really depends if you get your life gain artifacts like Candy Trail and Maze Mind Tome. But even then, it wasn't like I was struggling. I just misplayed one game and lost because I didn't keep one mana up for a counter spell. But otherwise, this deck is really cool. Again, it's literally the bare bones of what we had with the last standard set, with just a few new items. Mainly that we're going with Enigma Jewel, Collectible Combo, and then Repurposing Bay into Simulacrum Synthesizers. That is the main, direction. Once you get that down, if you have that down by turn 2, turn 3, you basically win the game. You'll see that I have that down by turn 4 consistently and have 2 creatures to attack with that are 7/7s or bigger. And then everything else is just kind of filling it out. Actually, the other thing I'm going to add a lot more of is Astrologian's Planisphere. This thing goes hard. I can't believe how good. Like, if you miss your Collector's Vault, if you have your Collector's Vault and then you play this right after, and then you pull Cryogenic Relic, or you pull any of your Scry lands, it goes so good with them. I cannot believe this card. Just a non-creature spell, and then to draw on the third turn is really easy to get to too. It's a little harder than the non-creature spell, but again, most of our spells are literally artifacts and enchantments and such. So and then removal. And that was the other thing, is that we had a lot more removal, and we're now running about 6 pieces of removal. I'd even run more. You could definitely run more, but Into the Flood Maw is just the best one, in the sense of it's a 1 mana non-land permanent, and you just gotta give him a 1/1. That's freaking awesome, especially for the ley lines, or for any of the stuff. I was gonna say I did struggle a bit with against White, who has just a big board pressure early game. He dropped his whole hand by turn 4, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I also didn't have Enigma Jewel combo there, so that's probably why it was such a rough game. But in the long run, it's still, this is what you want to have. Just so fire. Storm Chaser's talent is still here. To be honest, this could go. This is not the most useful thing on turn 1 anymore. It's great for being able to keep people down, when you have your Otter and then you just play your Collector's Vault. Okay, that's great, but if you have Enigma Jewel, you're always playing that over the Storm Chasers. This is just to go ahead and get back, 3 steps ahead, or Unauthorized Exit, or Into the Flood Maw, or even Spectral Stitching. So just running one of these. But really, you don't need the Storm Chaser's talent anymore. 3 steps ahead, we cut these down too. It's just so expensive. I love this card. I love the versatility of it, but it takes so much mana to really make worth it. The counterspell's great on it, but also just the other side of the copies of fire, but it's just not doing what we need to early on, because right now we're making this a very fast early game deck, being that we're curving out at 3. And then the newest addition's Candy Trail. This card is such a good card. I cannot believe how much the Scry 2 actually comes into a really good effect. From opening hand, and you have this, and you just scry to go ahead and see, oh, do I have blue lands coming up so I can keep this hand? Perfect. If not, you stuff them both down. And then also just gain 3 life. This is perfect against fucking Mono Red. This saved my life more than once. It's just, again, I misplayed that one game. And then just draw on top of that, you can't make me too happy over here. And then the Enigma Jewel pays for that guy too, so you can't beat that. Maze Mind we put back in, because again, we need that life gain for those really hard aggro decks. And then also scries and draws you cards, so super helpful. Classic Collector Vault and Cryogenic Relic. This one we could probably move around a bit. I really enjoy having him. I think this is a really good card, in the sense it stops attackers, it stops things like Sephiroths or anything of the sort from being able to draw and find more answers. So I think it's a really good card, but you could always sideboard this, put it more towards the sideboard, and put other things like removal in there. But to be honest, it's not it's super needed. You always got bounce off, yeah, so you can always put more bounce off in here or something. We don't really do an Unauthorized Exit for the non-land permanent side of that, but to be honest, most people are just running creatures, especially with best of 1. And then we do have one Tezzy, and that's really only because, if you can't find your Enigma Jewel, your Candy Trail, he just goes and comes down, finds you that, and then, hey, if he lives that turn, you just build him up to his ult and get an ult off. So, He's just sitting here like, hey, here's your 1 cost artifacts, but it really does help. And then yeah, I mean, Spectral Restitching is the last little addition in the sense of like, if you already have your like main pieces down and you just want to go ahead and get another whole wipe of it, perfect, there you go. But again, this could be sideboarded too and seen as more of a like, game ender in the sense of like you don't really need this to keep it very consistent. I'm still tinkering with it, so I'm probably gonna cut this down even more, so keep an eye on the Moxfield page. But from how it's played so far, it's really good. The thing I would definitely add more of like for more Revolt and like Fallon Sports, but to be honest, you don't really need much more than that. And to be honest, we can take this out because I have my it's all my sideboard. So if you need the 1-turn kill, say that you're facing against a what's it called, a combo deck or a late game deck. I have this literally just straight in my sideboard, so you can just go and put 2 more lands in, put in your river churns, and just look for that. If you can go and find the land, go and find the river churn, ramp up to it, and just kill them. That works great too, but to be honest, I found this is a lot more consistent in the sense of like it just lets you take away the game. I will say Authority of the Consuls is a hell of a card that really does put a damper on our deck, but if you get off early enough, it doesn't matter because you have your 7/7s just sitting up. So yeah, guys, give this a try. I love it. I think this is probably like the best rendition of the deck so far, especially just like, I did really want to add like Murata, but to be honest, we just can't really fit her in here because she's too expensive at 1 mana. Like, I hate to say that, but like we want to do Enigma Drill for the 2 mana, and then we want to play like a Collector's Vault or something big like that. Not something that's just gonna kind of like be great if we have the other pieces to it. And that's the thing, like she's great, she's awesome, but just not for this, where like we're more, looking for just extra draw, looking for extra like keep the hand full, because like we're just dropping it. So but yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the games. That's on me, I'm bad, haha. He also had like turn 1, creatures enter taps. Why would that ever be bad? Okay, there's an actual hand. I don't know why we couldn't get that like I like that. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. PogChamp. He's gonna play his 3-mana Feller, would be good to go. I think we won. I think we won this one, guys. And that's the first 4 turns you want to see. Yeah, that's fine. That's what my deck should be doing 24/7, but it just doesn't do that. Again, this is what we need. I love seeing this. Oh God. Chocobo. Hey, that's fine. As long as you don't got Tifa. All I care about. Hello there. This is such a good card, bro. Okay, we need to make more of these because like Astrolock is crazy, dude. 7/7 on turn 4. I'll take 4. Beautiful. I mean, dude, Enigma Jewel Collector Vault combo. If I have that, I'm fine, dude. I'll make it work every day of the week. It's just I need that mana, you know. I need to go ahead. start. Good start. That's actually really good. Oh my god, my audio settings keep on messing up. Okay, there we go. Has no signal? What? I don't understand why it doesn't have no signal, but looks like it's good now. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I think we definitely won this one. That's fine, I guess. Wow. Alright, well, I do have food till next turn. If you don't have any killers for my big boys. Okay. What is going on in this game? can't block that, bro. There you go. That's the mono blue. Looks good. I mean,